back in Season 4, at this very race, we had a race full of dick moves. We had a season with what was appearing to be a great finish to the race between the Dawsons, John and Michael, when all of a sudden, out of turn number 4, coming to the white flag, all heck broke loose. Michael clips John. John spins around, takes Michael out of the race, causes the big one, and allows Zed Weinstein to lead only one lap in the race, the last one, and caused a huge fight between the Dawson camp. One season later, we are back for race number 6 of the Castrol GTX Cup Series. It's the Jeff Byrd Food City 500. On the pole, it is Ray Castor. Alongside of him is John Acosta. And row 2 is Jeremy Doobie and Ryan Cooper. And here we go. The green flag about to wave. And here we go. Race number 6 is underway at Bristol. Ray Castor gets a good start on the rest of the field now. Oh, we got trouble already. Alex Tanker spun. Oh, Sasha Dawson, she's crashed. Alexander Jones has crashed. Dougie Shears, I believe, was in the crash as well. First look what happened to Sasha. She got turned coming out of the second turn. She got turned by Ryan Cooper, and then Seth Coley. Everybody gets into Alexander Jones. She's, oh my goodness sakes, everybody. And then Aaron Williams. Taylor Acosta is smoking on and down the racetrack. I want to see what happened to Alex Tanker, who originally caused the yellow flag. Okay, he was in the crash. He was in the original crash. I think he might have been. No, I don't know. He wasn't. Here's what happened right there. Him and Jack Richards got together in the 29, and Christopher Martin in the 31. See Alex Tanker coming into the pits. And it looks like we're about to go back to green flag racing on lap number 7 here. Christopher Martin will start inside of Ray Castor. Sometimes that will not be an advantage sometimes. But nonetheless, in this case, Ray Castor gets a good start. Make sure he gets clear of the lap car of Christopher Martin. It's Castor the leader. Second is Doobie. Third is Justin Acosta. There's the pace car right there. Kathy Cantara running back in about 12th position. Adrian Becker hits the wall in a turn out of turn 2. Front 3 have broken away now. Ann Batson got sideways there coming out of the second turn, and Ann drops down to the tail end of the field. Let's see where she's clocked at. Oh! Ann got sideways coming out of the second, going out of turn number 4, and Seth Cole brings up the second yellow flag of the day. See what happens here. Seth Cole got turned by the 43 of Mike Becker. So no harm, no foul for Seth Cole. It's just about like this race was last season. Yellow flags in the first two yellow flags within the first 12 laps. We'll get the restart on lap number 15 of this event. 50 laps of short track madness is what we're looking at here today. We've completed now 15 of those laps, and we will have 14 of those, I should say. We have 36 laps to go here at Bristol. Jeremy Doobie caught up on the high side in that 26 car, and he's going to lose some spots apparently to the 9 of Justin Acosta. Whoa, look at this here, guys. Doobie gets a little freight training here going on. Christopher Martin, the lap car, getting held up by holding up everybody in the back and allowing the 94 of Ray Castor to pull away from everybody as Keith Batson has hung up high, and he keeps dropping back, and he drops back now to the 13th position. He gets passed by Alexander Dawson, and now Colin Cropley in the 5 car gets past him. Boy, that looks like a modified car right there. That with Aaron Williams in the 11 as he goes by the 43 of Mike Becker. Alex Tanker also damaged up in the 23. Meanwhile, Ray Castor still showing the way at Bristol, Tennessee. He's led every lap so far. He's got a very comfortable lead now on Justin Acosta in the 9. And things have settled down a little bit in the first few cars. That's probably until Ray Castor gets a hold of Alex Tanker up in front, as he's now battling the 27 of Rachel Williams. Rachel in the 29th position in the 27 Castrol GTX machine. But Tanker, even with a damaged up race car, is attacking Rachel pretty good, as well as Ann Batson in the 3, attacking both of our female racers. Trouble! Apparently Christopher Martin is around in the 31. We'll check again as to what happened. Yellow out once again for the 3rd time as we are past the halfway point. Chris Martin in the 31 car, the only 2-time winner this season. He gets tapped by the 43 of Mike Becker, and then goes right into Aaron Williams in the 11 as both of our race cars. Whew. Amazing that nobody else got caught up in the crash. That's amazing. As you see Ray Castor winning the race back to the line. Well, I tell you, Mike Becker's making enemies here today. He's first. He caused like the second or third caution of the race, and then he causes this. He causes the second caution of the race, and he causes the third one. So Aaron Williams is going to start up alongside Ray Castor, who has led from the start. He's led since right from the drop of the green flag. As he's led all 31 of the laps thus far here today. And here we go, the green flag back out. The Chevy of Ray Castor will lead him down as he will. And here we go again. Justin Acosta got a little bit better start, but he's hung up again on the high side of the 11 of Aaron Williams. And we're under yellow once again. Oh, this time, it's somebody smoking. Oh, Ann Batson smoking very, very bad on her black number 3. I thought the first caution was Zed Weinstein at first, but oh, Ann Batson, hard crash for her. Well, I had Zed Weinstein right. He apparently was the start of the crash in the 70. He's battling right there with Dougie Shears in the 99 and Sasha Dawson in the 68. Watch Zed. He's going to get spun right about here, I think. And he also, in the 43 of Mike Becker also spun as well. So some say Mike Becker may have gotten what he deserved. Some may be saying that. And poor Ann Batson had nowhere to go in the 3 car. She absolutely had nowhere to go. Let's go on board with Ann. Horrible day for her so far. She was running 28th when all this happened. Crash. Ann's car's still running, but as I said before, smoking very, very bad. I think you actually heard Ann Batson's car backfire. The motor, I think I actually heard the motor on Ann Batson's car backfire a little bit, indicating maybe a dying engine for Ann. Green flag waves once again. We are 14 laps from the finish here at Bristol. Ray Castor still leads the race here. Boy, look at this rowdy racing going on right here. Oh, and Chris Martin's around. Ryan Acosta's crashed. Jack Richards. And the yellow is out once again for the 5th time. And this looks like the finish I was talking about with Michael and John Dawson from last season. Chris Martin gets a dick move pulled on him by Charles Jackson in the 10. Just blatantly turns him around. Chris Martin goes back up the track. Dylan Poteet and Colin Cropley just miss him. Trent Dunham barely taps him in the 24. And yeah, right there, oh gosh. Ryan Acosta and Jack Richards had nowhere to go. Alex Tanker damaged him up a little bit. Chris Martin with a horrible day thus far. I mean, 2 wins this season, but Bristol will not be one of them. As the green flag will be out, we will have, I believe, 8 laps to go when the yellow waves once again, or the green waves once again. Well, we might see the yellow will wave sometime. And here we go, the green flag will wave it here. 8 laps remaining here at Bristol. And boy, Ray Castor gets a good start there. We are single file this time, as we are under 10 laps to go. Zohar Munhan is in 2nd position. He's going to try to get past Aaron Williams when he can. Now he does, finally. Now Zohar Munhan has got Ray Castor try and pass. But Castrol's been the dominant car the whole day. It's at least one of Colin Cropper's teammates is going to have one win this season at least. But it'll be Ray Castrol if he can hold on those last 6 laps in the race. No lap cars ahead, not to my knowledge, but Castrol's been dominant thus far, as we said. 5 to go. Three laps to go now for Ray Castrol as he come out of turn number 4, or turn number 2, I should say. That'll be 2 laps to go now. Ray Castrol. We'll see the white flag next time by, but the lap car's up ahead of him. That's Alex Tanker, and Zohar Munin may be closing right in. Let's see what happens in the 3rd and 4th turns. Now the white flag about the way for Ray Castrol. He's got 1 lap remaining in the race. He hoped there was no lap cars ahead of him, but Zohar Munin's closing right in. Alex Tanker trying not to hold him up at all. In the 3rd turn, he uses Alex Tanker as a pick, and Ray Castrol's going to win the Jeff Byrd Food City 500 at Bristol. Boy, he got a little scare on those lap cars, but nonetheless, Ray Castrol gets his first win. What up? Well, like I said, I thought Alex Tanker might try to hold him up though, but I don't know. Average speed in race 5 cautions, that equals an average speed of 69.915 miles per hour. Boy, if there had been one more lap, Zohar Munin would have got him. I think he would have. Ray Castrol wins the race. Zohar Munin 2nd. Justin Acosta, John Acosta, Mike Doobie, Lisa Shears, Charles Jackson, Kathy Cantara, Jasmine Acosta and Jeremy Doobie the top 10, and Dylan Poteet 11th, Colin Cropley 12th, survives the rough and tough short track action. Josh Osborne 13th, 14th Dougie Shears, 15th Adrian Becker, then Michael Dawson, Sasha Dawson, Seth Cole, Trent Dunham, and Mike Becker the top 20. And there's the rest of the finishing order right here. Aaron Williams finishes in the 28th position right there, and then Alexandra Jones in the 20 car finishes 36th. Poor Dalton Day, his season's not starting off very well himself. Finishes 34th. And Zed Weinstein, the defending winner of this race in that crazy finish from season 4, finishes 25th. So, but a big win for Ray Castrol, car 94, wins today at the Jeff Byrd Food City 500. There's our next stop on the tour, which will be Texas Motor Speedway. And Justin Acosta now has the points lead by 15 over Lisa Shears. Jeremy Doobie, Ray Castrol, and Charles Jackson the top 5. Then Ryan Acosta, Sasha Dawson, Dougie Shears, Alexander Dawson, and Dylan Poteet the top 10. With Rachel Williams down in 20th position in car 27. And Aaron Williams, by contrast, 36th in the points. A lot of the top names down there. Keith Batson is down there. Mike Becker, Josh Osborne, Ryan Cooper, Dalton Day, Trent Dunham, Zed Weinstein, Jasmine Acosta, way down there in the points. Jasmine, by the way, that top 10 of hers was her first one of the season. Hard to believe. Texas Motor Speedway will be next on this series. The Samsung Mobile 500.